testimony of Samson.
I am Samson, son of Manoah, a Nazirite from birth. I was chosen by God to deliver Israel from the Philistines, gifted with extraordinary strength. But my life was marked by both victory and failure, by moments of great power and deep weakness. I disobeyed God, I squandered my gifts, and I fell into the hands of my enemies. Yet in the end, God used even my brokenness to accomplish His purpose. Let me tell you my story, a story of strength, failure, and the God who redeems even the most shattered lives. Perhaps you feel like your failures have disqualified you from God's purpose. If so, my story is for you. My story began before I was born. An angel of the Lord appeared to my parents, who had been unable to have children. The angel told them, "You will have a son who will begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines. He must be a Nazirite set apart to God. No razor shall touch his head, and he must not drink wine or eat anything unclean." From birth, I was dedicated to God, chosen for a special purpose. My hair was a symbol of my vow, and my strength came from the Spirit of the Lord. But being chosen didn't make me immune to temptation. When I grew up, my strength became evident. One day, a young lion came roaring toward me, but the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon me, and I tore it apart with my bare hands. Later, I saw bees making honey in the lion's carcass, and I took some to eat. This was against my vow, but I didn't care. At my wedding feast, I posed a riddle to the Philistines. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. They couldn't solve it, so they pressured my wife to betray me. She told them the answer, and I was enraged. I killed 30 Philistines to pay off the wager. My strength given by God for deliverance was being used for vengeance and pride. My greatest weakness was my desire for Philistine women. I fell in love with Delilah, a woman who had no loyalty to me or to God. The Philistine rulers bribed her to discover the secret of my strength. 3 times she begged me to tell her, and 3 times I deceived her. But she persisted, wearing me down with her words. Finally, I told her the truth. My strength is tied to my hair. If it is cut, I will become as weak as any other man. While I slept, she had my hair cut, and the Spirit of the Lord left me. I woke to find myself captured, my eyes gouged out, and my strength gone. The man who was meant to deliver Israel had become a prisoner. In the darkness of my captivity, I had much time to reflect. My pride, my disobedience, and my misuse of God's gifts had brought me here. But even in my humiliation, I began to turn back to God. My hair began to grow, and with it, so did my faith. I realized that though I had failed, God was not finished with me yet. The Philistines brought me out to their temple to entertain them. Thousands of people, including their rulers, gathered to mock me. As they jeered, I prayed, "Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more, so that with one blow I may get revenge on the Philistines for my 2 eyes." I braced myself against the pillars and pushed with all my might, crying out, "Let me die with the Philistines." The temple collapsed, killing more Philistines in my death than I had killed in my life. In my final act, God used me to deliver His people, even through my brokenness. My story is a warning and a reminder. Pride, disobedience, and the misuse of God's gifts lead to destruction. But even in our failure, God's grace is greater. If you've strayed from God's purpose, know this: He can still use you. He can redeem your story and accomplish His plans through you. Will you surrender your strength, your gifts, and your life to the Sovereign Lord? My story is not just about strength. It is about the God who redeems. He is patient, merciful, and able to use even the weakest among us for His glory. Trust Him with your life, your strengths, and your failures. His plans are greater than you can imagine. Will you trust the God who redeems today?
Samson's life reminds us that failure doesn't disqualify us from God's grace. Even in brokenness, God can fulfill His purpose. Where in your life do you need to ask God for just one more moment of strength?